Are runners and bicycle riders the Capulets and Monahues of the exercise world? Probably not. But I like to joke that the two camps are going to get into a Shakespearean battle one day over the popular MKT trail. While joggers and bike riders seem to coexist fine on the sprawling path located in and around Columbia, I always wonder if there's some unspoken struggle over control. I know I've had passive conversations about bikers who want to pave the trail and runners that want to keep it all gravelly. To bike or not to bike? That is the question. Shakespearean joking aside, I don't believe there is an actual rivalry between runners and bicyclists. In fact, it's hard not to admire folks who are always willing to defend and speak out in favor of the activity that they love. But it's been interesting to watch the reaction of those outside the biking realm over news that Governor Jane Nixon's administration is considering withholding funding from the Tour of Missouri. The bicycle race across the Show Me State has become a yearly fixture, attracting prominent cycling teams and international attention. Citing the worsening budget situation, the first-term Democrat considered holding back $1.5 million that would go toward the race's operation. It would be fair to assume that the reaction to this news would be split upon the usual partisan lines. After all, the event has been closely associated with Lieutenant Governor Peter Kinder, a Republican widely seen as Nixon's challenger in the 2012 election cycle. While Kinder and others have touted the economic development and attention that comes from the race, some Democrats have been critical that it receives any state funding. Yet there have been some breaks from political conventional wisdom. St. Louis Mayor Francis Slay, a Democrat who has been close with Kinder in the past, has called for the Tour of Missouri to go on. In many ways, this fracas is the latest example of seemingly narrow constituencies sounding loud alarm bells over Nixon's budgetary moves. Some local lawmakers in Columbia were upset when Nixon announced he was withholding funds from the new Ellis Fischel Cancer Center. There's been some dismay and litigation over a decision to fire administrative law judges for what Nixon said were for budgetary reasons. Perhaps getting into battles over relatively small amounts of money is preferable to Hamlet-esque brawls going on in other states right now. But this is an early lesson of how small cuts can possibly lead to bigger problems down the political trail. I'm Jason Rosenbaum.